History remembers her as a guest, but she was a sovereign. The Queen of Sheba, known in Ethiopian tradition as Makeda, governed a vast, wealthy empire that controlled the lucrative incense and spice trade. Around 950 BCE, she did the unthinkable. She broke the isolation of her kingdom to embark on a perilous 1,000-mile journey across the unforgiving Arabian desert. She wasn't traveling for trade, she was traveling for truth. She had heard of a king in Jerusalem whose wisdom supposedly surpassed all others, and she intended to test that claim for herself. The journey to Jerusalem was a feat of logistics and sheer willpower. Sheba's caravan was no small party. It was an embassy of power. To traverse the harsh terrain, she utilized a network of outposts, demonstrating her mastery over the region's geography. Every step toward Jerusalem was a statement of intent. She carried with her the riches of her land, not merely as gifts, but as a challenge. She was bringing the best of her civilization to see if Solomon's reputation could withstand the scrutiny of a fellow monarch. When she finally reached the gates of Jerusalem, the reception was grand. But for Makeda, the pageantry was secondary. According to biblical accounts, she came to test Solomon with hard questions, riddles that would uncover the true depth of his mind. She probed his understanding of governance, nature, and the divine. The narrative tells us that no question was too hard for the king to answer. For a monarch accustomed to being the smartest person in the room, this was a revelation. It was the meeting of two great intellects, bridging the gap between the civilizations of the North and the South. Her journey back to her homeland was the closing of a chapter, but the beginning of a legend. Whether Makeda was a seeker of wisdom, a strategic diplomat, or the architect of a lost golden age, her journey remains a testament to the power of curiosity. She left her kingdom to seek truth, and she returned as a ruler who had broadened the horizons of her people. The Queen of Sheba's journey reminds us that the greatest empires are not built on gold alone, but on the relentless pursuit of knowledge. The interaction between them shifted the course of regional history. She presented him with 120 talents of gold, rare spices, and precious stones. Solomon, in turn, provided her with everything she desired. But the most significant exchange was not material. Sheba took back to her kingdom the administrative techniques, architectural knowledge, and philosophical insights she had witnessed in Jerusalem. She took the structure of a burgeoning power and adapted it to her own empire, ensuring that the influence of their meeting would endure far beyond her own lifetime.
Thank you for joining Sacred Chronicles. If this story inspired you, be sure to subscribe and become part of our journey through the greatest stories ever told. Until next time, remember, timeless stories, eternal truths.